Hi guys, and welcome to this strengthening class all about our inner thighs. I actually just recorded this class only to realize that I hadn't pressed record, so my inner thighs are on fire. But I'm going to try and do it all over again for you guys. This is a short class, so we're going to dive straight in. Come and join me on your mats, lying down on our left-hand side. So bringing your left forearm onto the ground. Our left leg is going to go long. We're going to bring our right foot in front of the left leg. If you find that this position is uncomfortable or inaccessible, all you have to do is grab a pillow and place your knee over that left leg. So whichever option you prefer, I'm going to place my right foot. You can bring your right hand onto the ground, or if you'd like to take it even further, you can hold on to that right ankle for stability. Flexing into our left foot, we're going to lift and lower the leg. So you might want to angle your leg a little bit further forward. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top and we pulse, pulse, pulse. Little movements for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Now come to sit up. Feet hip distance apart, knees bent. We're facing the side of our mats. Arms reach out in front of you, elbows into the knees. I want you to press knee and elbow into one another. Create that tension. We're only here for a count of 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, and release. Come onto your right hand side, right forearm down. That right leg goes long, left foot or left knee comes across. Again, option to keep your left hand on the mat for support or grab onto that left ankle. Bringing your right leg a little bit further forward feels a little bit weird on the hips. You got to find that sweet spot. Flexing into that right foot, pressing into your right forearm. We're going to lift into that right leg and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top and we pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come back to seated. Feet hip distance apart. Bending the knees, elbows on the inside of those knees. And we're going to press elbow to knee. So feel those inner thighs engage. We're here for 5, 4, 3, long spine, 2, 1, release. All right, left hand side. Come to lie all the way down, bringing your left hand on your head. Both of your legs are long. Legs might angle a little further forward. Once again, using right hand in front of you for support. We're going to lift into that right leg. See what feels better for you, whether pointing the toes or flexing them. Kind of hits that sweet spot for you. I'm going to flex my foot. From here, I want you to lift that left leg to the right and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. You've got 10, working those obliques as well. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, bring yourself up to seated, feet hip distance apart, knees are bent, hands behind you this time, and we're just going to windshield wipe our knees from side to side. All right. Coming back to center, lying on your right hand side this time. Right hand into head, legs are long. Any support that you need for this, we're going to lift into that left leg And right leg's gonna reach up and lower down. Up and down. Up and down. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift yourself up. This time taking Baddha Konasana, so bringing the soles of the feet together, the knees apart, heels close to the groin, opening the feet as if you were opening a book. Keep the spine nice and long. Try to get the knees down towards the ground. As you start to fold forward, see if your elbows can press into the thighs, helping the knees lower, but keeping the length in the spine as we stretch into our inner thighs. And breathing here. Well done, guys. Taking one more breath as you are. And then slowly starting to lift ourselves up. Final exercise, lying on our mats. I want you to come over to the left hand side, bending into that right knee. Left leg is long. We're on our left forearm, so make sure you don't roll too far back with that right hip. See if you can try to lean a little bit further forward. Flexing into that left foot, right arm up to the sky. We're going to lift that left leg and tap hand to foot and lower it down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, bring your right hand down, and we pulse, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the burn in that one. Let's go straight to the other side. Right leg long, right forearm on the ground, that left knee is bent. We flex into our right foot, left arm up, and we tap hand to foot and lower. Tap and lower, tap and lower. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, final 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Left hand to your hip. Pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Let's windshield wipe those legs, releasing any tension in the hips. We take them from side to side, side to side. Whew. Let's do one more because that feels so good. All right, guys, from here we're coming up to standing. In our standing position, I want you to take goddess. So feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, toes angling out to the sides. Bend into the knees. Try to get the knees to stack over the ankles. So you might want to slide the feet a little bit further, pressing the knees out and sitting low. This should already be firing up your inner thighs. Mine are burning. All right, hands wherever they feel comfortable. You do you. And we're going to lift the right heel and lower. Left heel and lower. Right and lower. See if you can get a little lower. Left and lower. You've got 5 on both sides. 4, both sides. 3, last 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, heel toe the feet in, and give yourself a little shake. Maybe the hips in little circles. Woo! I've done this twice now. I can feel the burn, and I know what's coming, which makes it even worse. All right, guys, come back into that goddess pose. This one might feel a little bit challenging, especially with your balance, so play around with it. You can always keep the heels on the ground. Bend into the knees, sit nice and low. I have to keep my gaze focused for this one. We're gonna lift both heels at the same time, straighten the legs, bend the knees, lower the heels. Both heels up, straighten the legs, find your balance, bend and lower. You've got 5, straighten, bend, lower, 4, straighten, bend, lower. Last 3. Remember, you don't have to lift the heels. It's still a really good workout if you don't. Last 2, lift, lower, release. Last 1, lift, lower, release. Straighten the legs, heel toe them in. Whew. So a little exercise that I used to do in my prenatal class. This one feels really good. I want you to bring your knee in, out, and back. So around and back, around and back. Let's do 3 more on this side. Up and around. Last 1. Come back to center, do the other side. Left side around and back. Bring it around and back. That's it, 2 more. Whew. 1 more. All right, last one. Take your feet quite wide. So we're coming into a half skandasana. So bending into the right knee, arms can come forward. Straighten it out. Left side, straighten it out. Right side and lift. Left side and lift. You've got 3. Lift. Left side and lift. 2. Lift. Left side and lift. Last 1. Lift. Left side and lift. A little bit of flow. Final big push. You've got this. Left side, come up. Turn to the top of the mat, right hand down. Right foot steps through. Give it a little pulse. Bring it back. Skandasana. Half skandasana. Lift up. Right hand down. Right leg through. Little pulse. Bring it back. Half skandasana. 1 more. Right side. Leg through. Little pulse. Kick your plants. And skandasana. Other side. Left knee bends. Top of the mat, left hand. Left leg through. Little pulse or tap. Step it back. Half skandasana. Left hand, left foot, pulse, back, skandasana. Last one. Left hand, pulse, lower your hips to the floor. Woo, let's take a little forward fold here. So sliding your bum back a little bit. Legs are long. Keep the back rounded for this one and just flop your arms by your sides. Relax the head and the neck. Come back to the breath. Slow it down. Well done, guys. 1 more breath here. And slowly roll yourself up. Final exercise, bend the knees. Come to lie down on your backs. Working on a variation of our glute bridges. I want you to bring the feet together, the knees apart, hands by your sides, and we're going to lift the hips, squeeze those inner thighs, and lower. Before the bum touches the ground, we lift and lower. Lift and lower. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Knees together, knees into chest. Gentle rocks from side to side. And my friends, these videos are short and sweet. You are done. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I very much look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.